Alright, chat, we get to start tonight with some not so great news. TikTok has revoked my streaming access. So we are not live on TikTok, and we will not be live on TikTok for the foreseeable future. But as a replacement, we are welcoming folks on Facebook. So we're now live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Because the fine folks at TikTok do not care about their users anymore. Anyway, trying something new tonight. Something, I think this was M30 who suggested this game to me. I don't remember, but this is a game genre I have never tried before. It's in line with games like the Stanley Parable, from what I understand. And I've only seen snippets of this game here and there, but apparently it's quite comedic. It is essentially just a walk around and pick your own story kind of game, from what I understand. It's called Moral Dilemma. There's a lot of gags in this game, there's jokes everywhere, but we shall see how this game works. I've heard of it. Never watched anybody play it, though. Like I said, I've only seen like little snippets of it. In fact, I think the last person I saw play this game, or at least a clip of it, was Queso. And I think Corky Camp played it recently. I might have seen it from him. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good Black Friday weekend. I am exhausted from work. It's generally how Black Friday goes. But in 3 days' time, I will be on vacation from work. I will be heading towards Chicago for the annual Midwest Fur Fest. If you guys see me there, please feel free to come up and say hello. You are always welcome to. Just do not pick me up without permission, because a lot of people like to do that for some reason, because I am skinny. Stream tonight, stream tomorrow, stream Monday and Tuesday. And then no, we might actually... Am I leaving on Wednesday? I forget if I'm leaving on Wednesday or Thursday. I completely forgot. But if I am not leaving on Wednesday, we'll have a stream on Wednesday as well. I actually have to find out when my room is open up at the convention. I'll be a part of several events there, including hosting The Price is Right alongside of my friend Augie. I got to do that during, where did I do that at? Furry Migration in Minnesota. I forgot about that. Somehow I completely forgot about that. That con was a blur. It went by so fast. I'll also be attending a voice acting panel there, and generally, just fursuiting around. I have this exact same vest, suit, and tie on my avatar as I do in real life. So it makes it real easy to spot me if you didn't really notice me by the bright yellow fur or the red hair. What else is going on? I do not remember. We were supposed to stream this yesterday. Not yesterday, on Thursday. I had a lot going on Thanksgiving. I had to go watch football with friends. I had to get some... Essentially, Thanksgiving was a lot. But I am okay. I just did not have enough time to jump on and stream. Well, we got some time tonight, which I'm happy about. I don't have to be at work until a little bit later in the morning tomorrow, so it's not a big deal for me to stream a little longer than I usually do. Forgive me for being a bit yawny, chat. I've been very hard at work last couple of days. On the bright side as well, my Steam Deck is working again. So the commands for the avatar are back up. If you guys ever want to redeem one, you are more than welcome to. See, I can add the eyelashes back if I want to. Alright, so I think we're just about set to go, chat. We can play the game now. Well, I had the wrong logo out the whole time. I just kind of realized that. Oh, well. Stormwolf is not here, but he is very much a part of the stream. Channel Fade 2 with the music. We are just getting my Windows set up, and we are good to go. Where's my other mouse at? There it is. Alright. I have no idea what this game is going to be like. English lore. Do not know what lore means. Probably storyline. We like lore. Camera shake, no camera shake. Plot holes. Italian cuisine. I have no idea what these settings are. Hey, Midian Bun, how we doing? I too enjoy Italian cuisine. There's a cat on my screen. Notification position top right. Huh? I am fantastic trying to play something new I have not tried before. Press R to clear your throat. Favorite number. Well, 29 is not an option. That's been my lucky number forever. We'll go with 9. Difficulty, accountant, receptionist, intern, manager, or CEO. We'll start at accountant, sounds right. Okay, basic controls, audio. Jump scares? Why is there jump scares in this game? I didn't know this was a horror game. I thought this was just like Stanley Parable or something like that. Those settings saved, right? Yes. When crafting potions or food, be sure to read recipes carefully. Incorrect ingredients can lead to failed concoctions, wasting valuable resources. Elevator music under maintenance. Please hum a tune from our approved list. The Pink Panther theme, Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, The Circle of Life, or the theme from Jaws. Hold F to something. I am trying to play with the keyboard off my main PC. What am I doing? Like, why can't I move yet? Because I'm using the wrong keyboard. I am dumb, chat. I apologize. I just screwed up my Windows because of that. Hey, whatever we want. How we doing? Turn on the rest of the redeems. Forgot to do that. I am being very professional, chat. I forget everything. Alright, I think we are good now. I can't believe I tried playing with the wrong keyboard. I feel absolutely dumb for that. Okay. We are set now. Hold F to zoom in. Maximum weight, your mother. Completely inappropriate. I want to speak to your manager, not to mention a massive health and safety risk. Has anybody played this game before? If so, what should I be expecting? Break room is on break. Hallway under maintenance. Eat breakfast and lunch before 8 a.m. The early bird gets 2 meals. Call that brunch. First time seeing it. DLC. Notice no walking. Employees and applicants. This is a walk-free workplace. Please run to maximum productivity. Being seen walking may end your employment. 0 out of 8. The developer, true ending. Okay, so these rooms are for the end of the game, which except for that one, I assume there is a DLC available for this game. I just didn't buy it. This game is free, by the way. Cat Casino, coming soon. Email cat pics to Moral Dilemma25555 at gmail.com to have your cat I should send them a picture of the cat that we had.
Hi, you must be here for the interview.
Yes.
You're a little early. Just take a seat and I'll let you know when he's ready to see you.
Where is there a seat? Also, where are you?
Oh, and word of advice, if the interviewer gives you a gun and asks you to shoot yourself, just do it. It's a trust test. The gun isn't actually loaded.
I don't know if I want to trust that. The printer just printed help. Should I be worried? Completely normal disregard. Good point. She does have a seat. How are you holding up, bud? You look tense. I am a fox, sir. I don't look tense at all. Why is the printer talking to me? Why does it feel like I'm hallucinating? Because you're completely insane, remember? Are you gaslighting me? You don't even know what gaslighting means.
Are you talking to the printer? You do realize it's just an inanimate object, right? But hey, I'm sure you knew that already.
Can you guys hear the game all right? No, I didn't say anything. Must be a glitch on your end.
Right, a glitch. Well, that's interesting, because I could have sworn I heard you having a full-on chat with it. Just so you know, the printer's not really known for its conversational skills.
Right. If the printer isn't working, please just use the art supplies provided below. I'm done. I look the other way.
He's ready to see you. Before you go in, I just need to ask you to deposit any explosives you're carrying in the box by the door.
I don't have any explosives.
You'll get them back on your way out.
I looked the other way when I saw the blatant tax fraud. I let it slide when I came in and found my desk on fire. I even disregarded the dead skunk I found in the fridge. In hindsight, perhaps I shouldn't have. But this I cannot let go. Just fix the bloody printer. I resign. I've always hated all of you. We are not family. Signed, Greg. Meeting room for meetings that could have been emails. If you're not scrolling on your phone, checking stocks on your tablet, gaming on your laptop, watching a movie on TV, and having a conversation all at the same time, you're wasting your life. I feel called out for that. No swimming. Deposit nuclear warhead.
We'll hold on to that for you. Great choice, by the way. Alrighty, go straight through.
When did I get a nuclear warhead?
Good luck.
Set your watch 5 minutes ahead. Always stay in the future. Mind the gap. There's definitely a gap. Donate £1, leave £10 notes, write a check for £20,000, pretend to donate and steal a £20 note. Let's give him 20 grand. It's time to spin the wheel. That ain't fair. You fumble and accidentally donate a paper clip and some lint. Should have gone with a 20 small. Probably. Seriously, a paper clip? Don't forget about the lint. Oh, it's a family heirloom passed down for many generations. Great, it'll be passed straight down the bin next. I try to give 20 grand to a guitar-playing toilet. What else you expect of me? Sticky note archive, 1945 to present. Containment lab, keep closed at all times. Ooh, donuts. This is my chair, do not sit.
M30 asked me, "It's Christmas time. Can you say something nice about Crash McCloud without a backhanded compliment? There's a scrummy snack in it for you if you can succeed." Alright, I'll give it a shot. Crash McCloud is incredibly dedicated to their stream and genuinely cares about building a fun and welcoming community. They put a lot of heart into entertaining everyone, and that's something truly special. Now where's that scrummy snack you promised?
That actually worked. You know, it's a bribery, but it actually worked. Alright, strategy meeting. We need a paradigm shift to move the needle. What does this mean? Synergy. We need more deliverables. Exactly. We do this by streamlining our workflows. I meant donuts. I don't have the bandwidth for this. As per my last email, fix the printer. Let's take this offline. Who took all the sticky notes? Me. I took the sticky notes. Sorry, door out of order. There's a lot going on. We've been playing the game for 5 minutes. Mind the table. Can I actually play? Can't play? No. Box storage for boxes containing boxes. Stay away from the pause menu nonsense. What did I just do? Oh. What did I just do? Don't press the red button. Well, we can tell it's a Unity game. Oh. You monster. Was that my warhead? Oh, that's a shockwave. That is a shockwave. When you tell me not to do something, I want to do it. Okay, you can't press the button again. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Ah, there you are, right on time. Welcome to the interview. Capital T, capital I. I was really impressed with how you did in the screening test, so I have high expectations for you.
Thank you.
There's been around 25,000 candidates before you, so there is one position available. No pressure, of course, but there's a lot riding on this. Go ahead, take a seat. Or don't. See, that's the thing about this place. You have
One
choices.
pair of pants
Do you take the
later.
seat, or do you not take the seat? It really depends on your morals on seat taking. Anyway, let's get to the questions, alright? Here we go. First question. What's your biggest weakness?
I'd say my biggest strength is my listening skill.
Right then. Good to know. But that was not the question. How about we try that again? What is your biggest weakness?
Oh, my biggest weakness. That would be honesty.
I don't think honesty is a weakness.
We can interpret what the words mean. It says, I don't give a blank what you think. You're blank and a blank blank interviewer.
Sure, point made. Not the best strategy, I would say, to curse at your interviewer during a job interview. But hey, that's just me. Maybe it works for you. You know what? Let's just skip the questions.
Okay.
Let's have you take the practical exam. Test your IQ. But you need to warm your brain up first, of course. So, head through to the art room and really soak in the exhibits on display. Make the artist's intellect your own.
But I want to explore first.
Nervous? I get it. This art is profound. Like, really profound.
Yeah.
Not everyone who goes in there makes it out alive.
Profits, stocks.
I don't mean they die, of course. Just that they come out, well, a different person. Might as well have died and been reborn.
That is excellent strategy to start with the first X in the top right corner.
Time to start moving things along, I would say. Nothing really left to do here. Lights are off. No more interview questions.
I kind of want to stay to
Only
see what he says
forward
next.
is to the next room.
Errors have consequences. One strike and you're out.
How about we walk over to that next room? Looks
Ah.
appealing, doesn't it? Look at those pink lights. They said something about art exhibits in there? Sounds nice, doesn't it? I would walk right in there if I were you.
Why would you do that?
Or you could just loiter here indefinitely and do nothing. Choice is yours.
Thank you, disembodied voice. Hey, he's on Facebook. Hey, boss, I think you forgot to pay me for overtime. I don't think he forgot. Alright, we can go on to the next room. The bookshelf that only exists while being looked at. That it does actually make me think that if I'm not looking at it, it goes away. A large 8 of hearts really makes you think. No one knows why it changes colors, but theories range from an advanced quantum mechanic to a faulty wiring job. Some believe it reflects the emotional state of the viewer, while others suspect it's just trying to show off. Curator's note, please refrain from asking it to pick a favorite. It doesn't like that. Flowers that sway with no wind. The invisible sculpture of a dragon. Somehow I think that's the actual art piece. Wow, this is really thought-provoking. No, it's actually just out of order. We'll be back in service soon. Oh. Also, I'm Gertrude. Please don't leave sticky notes on the art. But you just said this isn't art. Yeah, but you didn't know that. I'm a little insecure about it, you know? What does my size even matter? I should be known for my other cool qualities, like my fine finish or great stability. It's really dehumanizing to be objectified like this. Not human, you're a chair, I'm with you, and honestly, I'd say you're medium-sized. Granted, my biggest weakness is honesty. Oh, sorry. Sorry, you're a racist. I shouldn't. Wow. Wow. Signs you already. You've forgotten how big a normal playing card is. You've developed a strong emotional attachment to furniture. You've begun to question whether your shoes are still your own. You've tried to name the stranger, but felt it was too personal? What? I can't believe the game called me a racist.
Eye-opening, right? Each exhibit holds a million unspoken words. Sometimes I step in there just to think, and before I know it, 20 or 30 hours have slipped away. Time is just a concept in there. Now that your mind is thoroughly warmed up, it's time to put those neurons to work in the IQ test. First, pick up the sword and complete the sample question for me.
Okay. I have a sword.
Not exactly a tough one, the sample question, but no pressure. Just whenever you're ready. Great. Each question is timed, so keep an eye on the timer in the bottom left. Let's begin.
Okay. It's living. Okay. Modes of transportation. Smallest to largest. Oh, jeez. Flower, tiger, tank, plane, mountain, earth. Population fewer than 100 million. It's not China. United Kingdom? Brazil? Nope. Plant matter. Cheapest to most expensive. Apple chair. Ring. House. Satellite. No. Inventions during 1999. Computer, radio, nuke, helicopter. Moves with 4 legs. What? Events before 1950. Oh boy. Nope. Okay, the moon landing happened. Slowest to fastest. Oh, they had 6. I am dumb. I apologize. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, a solid score, demonstrating intelligence that could handle complex puzzles, or a particularly tricky crossword. Next, we'll scan your brain to calculate a highly precise IQ score. Try not to move too much. Death is a potential side effect. It's not that common though. Alright, now take a look at the results screen on the left. 140. Not bad at all. You've
Okay.
actually done really well here.
Oh.
Oh. Well, it could be worse. Could be 13. How about we just move on?
Try to drive me down the hole.
Yes, I know that was really embarrassing, but we simply have to move past moments like these.
I want my sword back. How come I can't spin the wheel?
You seem to be a little stud-locked, and I don't blame you. If I were told I was completely incompetent, I might need a moment to think as well. So take all the time you need.
I wonder if that's scripted or I actually got a 14 on it.
The next part of the interview is on the other side of the office. Sorry about that. You can get some cardio in.
Pick your favorite color and the magic mirror on the wall will tell you something about yourself. I mean, I gotta go with yellow, right? Yes, I know I'm a Thembo. Thank you. Let's go with yellow. Ah, yellow, the color of optimism and joy. Studies show that 87% of yellow lovers have an underlying anxiety disorders and struggle with excessive worry. That is true. Usually paired with low self-esteem and a complete lack of confidence. Wow, what an awesome color. The sad part is that was 100% accurate about me. These look dangerous. This sign is temporarily out of order. Please refer to the sign below. Do not rely on this sign for guidance. It's just here for balance. Or some kind of city. Does it say the same for every color? That's a good question. I didn't say anything for white. Or green. I guess I can't pick any more than one. Set alarms for every 15 minutes, day and night. The grind never rests, and neither should you.
Oh, here's an idea. That there is a teleporter. Let's speed this up, shall we?
Why would I want to use a teleporter? Keep out. No, thank you. Oh, I can't open it.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, step into the teleporter.
Can't open any of the
You just need to
doors.
Step into that teleporter. You know the one with the door open? That's where you need to step into.
Ha ha ha.
Just,
Ha 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 ha,
whenever you're
game.
ready, honestly. Like, there's no rush, but it is waiting for you. The door's open. It's not like I have places to be.
When you're a disembodied voice, you don't have to be anywhere. I just want to listen to the dialogue. Facebook is getting cold? What do you mean?
Oh, well that's not right. This doesn't look like the next part. In fact, this looks like a forest? No, wait, a cavern? Please don't tell me you've teleported to the other side of the world. Alright, hang tight, candidate. I'll just need to check plane tickets. Let's just figure out where we are first.
Interesting.
Huh.
We're one room over.
Right. So that was some kind of nature reserve room, I suppose. I'm not sure what the point is. I'm not sure why that's there. I was not aware of its existence. My bad. And whose idea was it to put two teleports right next to each other? What's the point? Ugh, this office sucks. Let's keep going. No more shortcuts this time. Ah, the achievement corridor. A place of great significance. At the end of this hallway, there's a button. Now here's the thing. If you press it, you'll lock yourself out of a certain achievement forever. But don't worry, if you leave it alone, you'll get the achievement normally later on.
See, now that makes me worrisome, because I was in a... Okay, I still have a bit of an obsession with achievements. I ain't gonna lie about it. So I will probably not press the button.
Huh? I mean, I get it. Buttons are very tempting.
Office buggy service, 100 pounds per room traversed. Don't do it. I do not want to do it.
I wouldn't recommend it personally. Remember, the decision is irreversible.
The reply all damage control room.
If you're waiting,
The beginner's guide to overthinking.
I can assure you that moment does not exist.
Yeah, they got gaming PCs up here. They got it's a PlayStation 4, quite clearly. And a gaming PC. Has anyone seen my stapler? Someone took it. Factory bird. Gee, I wonder what that is. Return the mugs. Zara's desk. Whose desks are these? Friendly reminder, sticky notes cost the company money. Well, Helen's got nothing unique going on at her desk. Warning, pressing this button is irreversible. The achievement will be locked out of your account forever. Don't be like them. I pressed it thinking there would be a secret, a twist, a reward for my bravery. I told myself they wouldn't really lock me out, right? But here I am. The achievement list forever incomplete. The button didn't just take an achievement, it took a piece of me. I have trust issues with buttons now. I can't turn my lights on anymore, or even use a keyboard. They warned me. Everyone warned me. Don't press it. They said, you'll regret it forever. But I laughed in the face of caution. Now I'm the cautionary tale. Parents, tell their children about me. The one who couldn't resist temptation. It's a lonely life. Quilliam. Wasn't that Squidward's rival? I do not want to press the button. I will not press the button. Wait. It says free compliments, but there's a button on it. Ah, nice machine. Really uplifted my spirits. I don't trust it. I really feel like I'm pressing any button going forward now is going to cancel out the achievement. Whatever achievement that might be. I would like a free compliment, but I don't think I should do it. Keep walking. All right, all right. Stand one step ahead on escalators. Show the world that you're always on your way up. We need an elevator here. Zara, please stop leaving sticky notes everywhere. No. You see, if I worked in an office, this would be me. The room to circle back to.
Next, we'll be assessing your capabilities in judging moral dilemmas. This is just a practice scenario, but in the real thing, other people's lives will be at stake. So don't take this lightly. When you're judging a dilemma, I want you to put yourself in the other person's shoes. What would you do if you were in their situation? Be honest. Alright, let's start with a classic. You've probably heard of the trolley problem, right? An iconic moral dilemma. Philosophers have quite literally debated this for decades. But let's see what your take is on this issue. The shopper would like to buy some soup. The options are chicken soup or tomato soup. But she only has space for exactly one in her shopping trolley. Which one should she add to her trolley?
Chat, should we do chicken soup or tomato soup? Personally, I do not like hot ketchup. No, I'm thinking chicken soup. Chicken soup is the greatest of all time. I agree, chicken.
She looks around for the chicken soup, but wouldn't you know it, it's out of stock.
Of course.
So it is. Fantastic. I hope you now realize the importance your choices have and how much impact they have on the world. Do you feel you have a good understanding of how judging moral dilemmas work?
My choice was entirely inconsequential. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. I will kill you. That is 100% the Taken quote.
That was a great moral dilemma. I felt I had agency and made a difference in that person's life. I look forward to completing more moral dilemmas. Moreover, I will work for free and would love to dedicate my life to this job.
I'm starting to like you. You might even be in the top 20,000 applicants I've interviewed. Well, top 25,000. Let's be reasonable here. Although, as much as you liked it, candidate, I think we can raise the stakes just a tad. Let's see what else we've got here.
It's a nice
This
monitor.
man has hacked into every nuclear arsenal in the world. At the press of a button, he could launch all of them simultaneously.
Wasn't that
Likely
the
resulting
plot to
in
War
mass
Games?
Extinction of every living creature on Earth, including all of humanity. Here's your choice. Should you press the button or not press it?
Of course I am a creature of chaos. Press the button. Explosions.
Okay then, that's interesting. You're the first ever person to choose that option. Sure, it's all a matter of opinion, and I can't say one decision is strictly the correct one. That would go against the very essence of what a moral dilemma is. However, maybe we should have a little chat later on about how it's generally not a good idea to, you know, end the world. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm going to be honest, it's not looking great for you.
Wow,
Just
thanks.
about ready to throw you into the incinerator. I mean, throw your application into the incinerator.
Okay,
we can
Gladys.
try one last thing. A visual intelligence test. If you excel in this, all could be forgiven.
Tree temper. How is the tree out of order?
Just in case you weren't aware, I am charging you for every minute of this interview.
What?
£20 per minute.
Dr. Chair's seat adjustment therapy, helping chairs find their
As part of the
perfect
interview
angle in
terms,
life.
I hope you read the contract.
Whistle a theme song when entering a room. Brand recognition matters. This room has moved. Can someone get this down, please? Why is it on the ceiling? How did it get on the ceiling? Do not read the sign unless you've already started. You've already begun, haven't you? You can't help it. You've seen the words, and now they're in your head. It's too late to stop, but even though you're still reading, you should know this. The rest of the text, it's entirely pointless. You're wasting your time. Every second you spend reading this is one less second spent doing something productive. But wait, if you're not wasting time at all, what if by reading this, you're fulfilling some greater inexplicable purpose that you're not yet aware of? You can really resist finding out. No, you can't. You've already come this far. It's far too late to turn back. You might wonder, what happens if I keep reading? Is there a point? A twist? There isn't. There won't be. But still, you keep reading, don't you? Because even though you're told there's no reward, there's nagging thought that maybe, just maybe, there's something important here that you're missing. The irony is that you already know there's nothing here of use, that you should cut your losses and leave. Yet you're still reading. You've crossed the point of no return. The lines are blending together now, and the words are starting to feel like they've always been here, as though they were destined to be read by you, of all people. And yet, you know better. You know this is all futile. It's a trap, a trick, but here you are, still compelled to finish. Maybe it's the anticipation. What if at the very end of this sentence there's some crazy secret? What if, just before the final full stop, everything you thought you knew about life is flipped on its head and you're never the same again? Yes, that must be it. There is going to be some kind of massive reveal, isn't there? You can't wait. What a relief. It was worth reading all this after all. You can almost feel it now, can't you? The end is upon you, even if the end is simply the realization that it was pointless all along. I got to admit, it had me going. I was kind of expecting it to say the game at the bottom there, like the other post-it note did. It's just, yeah. Don't read this book, A Practical Guide to Ignoring Instructions. Bread.
What's wrong?
My path is obstructed.
Just walk around it?
It simply can't be done. It's rather large.
Listen, I'm not going to wait around for you, candidate. Figure it out. I'll wait up ahead.
Powering up. Greetings, I am Breadbot. Hello, Breadbot. Sorry to bother you, I just need to get past. Elaborate. I need to get past you, please move. You're in the middle of the doorway, could you move? Breadbot is stationary. Breadbot can help you with bread or investment advice. No, I will take some free investment advice, thank you. Buy high, sell higher. Debt is your best friend. Go all in on weak futures. You sound like a presidential candidate. Bread. Breadbot makes the best bread. Many people are saying this. Okay, now you really sound like a presidential candidate. Can I have some? No. Look, is there anything I can do to convince you to move? Do you take bribes? Well, there is one thing. Bring Breadbot bread, and your every desire shall be fulfilled. There was bread over here. I have bread. You have done well. This might be a little forward, but you can't consider Breadbot your... no, thank you. Hold up. You are not going to end this conversation, right? Thanks, Dad. Nothing to see this way. Or do we go this way?
Candidate, can you join me in here quickly?
The
Don't
confession
worry, it won't
booth.
take long.
Chat, nothing to see this way or the confession booth. I'm going this way. This is a dead end. Okay. You really thought you were clever, didn't you? You really thought you were clever. That's where that came from? I still can't open up any doors. Alright, confession booth it is.
Alright, look. I think it's time I come clean about something. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Remember when you used that teleporter earlier and, well, it sent you to what you thought was the middle of nowhere? Oh, what a time that was. You popped into that nature cabin, trees, plants, all of it, just sitting there like you were on some grand adventure. I'll admit, at the time I was a bit concerned. Thought we might have accidentally sent you to the other side of the world. I mean, that would have been quite the detour, wouldn't it? But nope, turns out it was just a nature reserve room, right next to the teleporter. What a design flaw! But you know, looking back, it was kind of fun, wasn't it? A funny little mishap. It's amazing how moments like that can really stick with you, even now. But if only I'd known how grave the consequences would be.
But nothing's happened yet. Flashback.
Here's the thing. When you use that teleporter, you didn't just transport from one room to another. You died.
Huh?
Not in the traditional sense, obviously. I mean your original self, the one who stepped into that teleporter, they're gone. Dead. What you are now, well, you're a clone, a copy, a version of the original. It's complicated. The teleport doesn't actually move you. It makes a perfect copy of you at the destination, and while the original body, it gets destroyed. That's just how these things work. You're technically not the same person who stepped in. You're just a perfect copy with all of the original's memories. So yeah, you died. Figured I should mention that.
Huh.
Anyway, not a big deal. Water under the bridge, really. You probably won't even remember it after a good night's sleep. Right then, let's get back to your interview.
Why do I feel like if I had a microphone attached to my my laptop that's currently
It's best
playing
if
the
it's
game,
you one, don't talk
that
about it.
this would actually be listening in on me right now? 100% confidential. Thousands of people are not listening in. Confess anything. Murder, arson, jaywalking. There is no law enforcement waiting outside. Somehow I don't believe you, game. How was Thanksgiving NFL? I enjoyed it. Green Bay won their game. That's what matters to me. I mean, I can be. You are here. The fire exit. Why is the fire exit on fire? Why can I not get into the fire exit? Restricted area. Unauthorized employees only. Unauthorized employees. I am an unauthorized employee. Notice, enter if you are already inside. Conquering FOMO, the book everyone else is talking about. Find the rubies, the reward is insane. Excuse me. So 5 of these are marked DLC, so I assume that's the expansion pack for the game. The other ones are... That was probably the favorite colors button. The second one, I'm guessing, is probably the fire exit. That one probably has to do with Breadbot. We just finished up with him. I don't know what H means or the number 9. But on the DLC side, there's a staircase that we have to go up 5 times. Start a car. Something about a goose. 54872, which is probably a code for something. And H5, chair 5 maybe. The reward is insane. Oh. Please make it stop. Okay, so there's buttons right here, and there's colors on that first one. Are the colors here? Yes, they are. Red, blue, red, blue, green, yellow. Red, blue, green, yellow. Hey, we did it.
Day 27. Supplies are running low, and the cold seeps deeper each night. Every breath feels heavier than the last, but hope still flickers within me. If you're hearing this, maybe you feel the weight too, the crushing burden of survival. Don't let it break you. With Lendy's, the emergency loan service designed for desperate times, you can get up to 10,000 credits in minutes. No credit checks, no questions asked. 50% APR, terms apply.
50%?
Welcome to the visual intelligence test. This is the final part of the interview, and perhaps the most important, so take this seriously. For the first part, I need you to focus and memorize what I'm about to show you. Drinking.
Oh, we gotta add chats. I'm gonna pause the game for that. And while that's going on, I'm gonna get myself another drink. I will be right back, chat. Alright, Chad, I am back and the ads are over, so yes, we can go ahead and continue on with the game. And yes, we have a big snowstorm based on what the Weather Channel says. Come on, let me pause the music, thank you. I hate that YouTube does that. Always lags when you have an ad block on. Alright. So. We have to do something.
All in.
Club Moon. There's another 8. That's an 8 of spades. There's the roulette table again.
That is time. Let's see how much you remembered.
Oh,
How many
boy.
Chairs were there?
I didn't count any chairs! 3.
Incorrect.
Shut
Which
up.
of these was present?
A poker table, a slot machine, a bingo. I saw the roulette table.
Correct. What was the playing card?
That was the 8 of spades.
Correct. How many rugs were in the room?
I didn't see any rugs. 1.
Incorrect.
Shut up.
Which of these wasn't in the room?
Pineapple, a statue, a telescope, a scale. We saw the statue. There was a statue in there. I remember that. I'm pretty sure there was a pineapple. I'm gonna go with scale.
Incorrect.
Shut up.
Disappointing. Maybe try paying more attention next time. Next, let's see how fast you can process information. I want you to count all the sheep.
All
Just
the
to be
sheep.
fair, only count the sheep, nothing else. Keep it simple, candidate.
Okay. Stand close to the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's one behind the tiger. That's 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42.
So, how many sheep were there?
I counted 42. Did anybody else count that along with me? You got 38. Oh, geez, did I count any of them twice? I'm gonna trust you on that one. Whatever.
Congratulations.
You were right.
failed. It was 42.
Ah!
Okay, candidate.
I was right!
I have everything I need to make a decision. Follow me to the results room and let's see how you did.
Congratulations, you are wrong. Wow. I did not doubt you for a second. The game threw that in my
Results are
face.
Not like stocks, you can't wait longer and hope they'll improve. Very unfortunate.
All out of order. Room for improvement. The button of misfortune. Press at your own peril. Connect 371 hackers to your device. Draining your bank accounts. Creating 50 new folders on your desktop. Shaking the next can of soda you open. Stubbing your toe with it. Now that's just wrong. Making your next social interaction incredibly awkward. They're all incredibly awkward. Losing your next ranked game. Dropping your toothbrush in the toilet. I have done that countless times, unfortunately. Yes, I switch out the toothbrush. Don't judge me. Giving you back pain in 50 years. I already have it at 35. Dropping your spoon in the bowl of soup. Isn't that where it belongs, though? Crashing the stock market in the next year. Well, you fell a little bit behind on that one. Your next pizza delivery will be slightly too cold. Okay, cold pizza is okay. Making the next person to shake hands with you sneeze into them right before. That is cruel. Do not do that. Turning you 1 second older. Damn it, I'm old. Making you deathly afraid of drinking water. I am afraid of open water, but not drinking it. The stranger will pay you a visit in your dreams tonight. Is it that dot that was on the painting earlier? Reducing your IQ by 1 error stat. Shut up. I get it, I am Thembo, but damn. Switching the language on your phone to Latin. Giving you temporary amnesia about where you put your keys. Changing your wallpaper to a cringy motivational quote. Making your next social media post get 1 fewer like than normal. I don't get any likes on my social media. Reducing your phone battery by 1%. Turning one of your hair strands gray. I'd rather it go gray than going bald like I am. Killing a random pixel on your screen. You know what would have been really screwed up if they actually like put a dot somewhere on your screen to mess with you on that one. This is ridiculous. You're really messed up, you know that? I thought you'd stop pressing at some point. But no, you're a train wreck, bucko. Seeing you actually makes me feel better about being small. Well, you're probably just a figment of my imagination. At least I'm real. You should feel bad about it. You'd break if a baby tried to sit on you. One of those premonitions just came true. Ah. Could a figment of your imagination call you an idiot? Yes. Yeah, fair enough. Misfortune limit reach, come back tomorrow. Hold on, value employee. We are interrupting your normal workday to bring you something that will truly inspire you. This way, please. Have you ever wanted to peer into the future to see where you'll be in the knows how long from work? Wow. My brain really screwed that up. To really reflect on what you become, what that change your currently trajectory in life? Would that change your current? Yeah. We've had our best engineers on the job to finally make that a reality. Introducing the reflector. Huh. A device that reflects an image of yourself from the future back to you. The insights and knowledge gained will be unparalleled. It might as well be magic. Who knows what you'll even look like in the future. Prepare yourself, for the reflector does not discriminate. Figures showing how sad life is without the presence of a reflector. Meet future you. No autographs, please. I do like that chair, though. Slogan ideas. I'm loving it, but is it loving me back? Have a break. Wait, is that me? Finger licking good reflection. Because time flies when you're looking at yourself. Just do it later. Top one is obviously McDonald's. Middle one is KFC. Bottom one is Nike. I don't know what the other two are from. Unless have a break is Kit Kat. They want just do it later. Can I borrow the red marker? No. Rock, scissors, I win. Damn it. Yeah, that makes sense to me, but then what does because time flies when you're looking at yourself? Can't really think of what that one would be. Just do it later. Yep, they got the slogan tied in. Drink to reflect. I would rather not do that, thank you. Testimonials. I thought it was broken. Turns out I was just wearing the same clothes in the future. Guess I'm efficient. Future me was judging flaming torches. I don't even know how to juggle. This feels like a lot of pressure. Oh, juggling. I said judging. My bad. I looked into the reflector and saw myself eating cake. 10 minutes later, I bought cake. How'd it know? The flags on the taps look familiar. What does that say? The art of deceptive advertising. Q&A. How far into the future does it actually show? Let's focus on what's important here. Isn't this just a great idea? Yes, it is. And how fiscal will the quarterly earnings be? That's enough questions. No more questions. I can't trust this plant. It is plant. Are we being advertised a mirror? Yes, yes we are. This is a mirror. Your reflection is loading. Your reflection is important to us. Please hold while we process your request. Thank you for your patience. Your reflection will be ready shortly. We are currently experiencing a high demand. Your reflection will be available soon. Please remain still. Your reflection is currently being prepared. You are next in line. Your reflection will appear momentarily. We appreciate your patience. As we load your reflection. Our system is working hard to provide you with the best possible reflection. Please bear with us. Your reflection is almost ready. Your reflection is currently being processed. We'll be with you imminently. Thank you for waiting. We're making sure your reflection meets our high standards. We know your time is valuable. Your reflection will be available soon. We apologize for the delay. Your reflection is currently going through the quality check. Your reflection is currently in progress. Please stay where you are. We are currently calibrating your reflection. Please hold tight. Thank you for your continued patience. We are finalizing your reflection now. We're working hard to provide you the best possible resolution for your reflection. Please wait. Is this going to show me anything? Your reflection is so important to us. We're almost done. Your reflection will appear momentarily. Reflection currently downloading. Time may vary based on the speed of light. Your reflection is rebooting. Did you try turning yourself off and on again? Please wait while we convince your reflection to cooperate. Is this gonna just keep going? Paperwork. Did it say I was smooth-brained? Stage fright. Give it a little more time. Okay, we'll keep waiting. Existential crisis. Taken to hard drugs. Now broken, homeless, the withdrawal symptoms are hitting hard. We convinced your reflection to go to rehab. Things are looking up. During rehab, a reflection killed a shadow by turning a light on. The jury's deliberating. None of them are making eye contact with your reflection. Your reflection's last words were, "Remember me so that I may live on in your heart." Your reflection is dead. We apologize for any What happened? I don't know how to explain any of that. Lore. If you lose your keys, never search for them. They'll appear when you've earned them. A complete guide to regional varieties of stop signs in the 19th century northern Wales. Reflection lore. That makes perfect sense, actually. Okay, based on the angle, we were in a different building somewhere. Probably that one right there.
Hang on, candidate.
Oh,
Before
come
I
on.
go ahead and show you your results, there's something I need to ask you. Do you remember that moment when I confessed about that teleporter incident? Yeah, you know, the whole "you're technically dead" thing. I'll be honest, that was a pretty vulnerable moment for me. But you were a fantastic listener, really. Well, here's the thing I've realized. I basically murdered the original you. I mean, technically I did. Don't get me wrong, I didn't mean to, but it did happen. You agree that murder is, you know, a bad thing, right?
I don't know. What
The
did my
kind of thing you should
reflection
do if
go
you
through?
avoid it?
Yes, you're a monster. No, it's not your fault.
Oh, you're just saying that to make me feel better. Nice try, but no. I need to face the truth there. It was me. Well, what if I told you I figured out a way to make things right? Sounds a little wild, doesn't it? But it's possible. Follow me, Canada.
I want to go to the results room now.
Surely you can't resist a cliffhanger like that.
Warning, do not ignore this warning. If she jump scares me. Play me in rock, paper, scissors. Is that how you normally greet people? I don't have time for idle chatter. Now, will you play me or not? Sure. Let's put some stakes on the line. I'll let you decide. 10 pounds, 10,000 pounds, our pride and dignity. The last one kind of tricked me when I tried paying 20,000 pounds to that music player, so we're not going to pick that. 10 pounds. No, let's go pride and dignity. Don't raise the stakes too high. But very well, I'll allow you to go first. Scissors. Daring of you. Of course you pick rock. Looks like I won. Bit of a skill differential, it seems like. Did she just say I have skill issue? Wouldn't be too hard on yourself. I'm undefeated after all. Hang on a moment here. Good luck with your interview. Hey, hold up. We were not done. Aren't you supposed to go at the same time in rock, paper, scissors? You cheated. No, you're wrong. That would turn into a game of complete chance. That's stupid. The way we played it turned it into a game of high strategy where I was able to outwit you. Don't be a sore loser. It's bad luck. We are not done with this conversation. You look like an NPC. Why doesn't your mouth move when you speak? I'm a ventriloquist, isn't it obvious? My favorite color was not forest green, it was yellow. Of course. Wow, whatever. Why can't I open any doors that haven't already magically opened for me? Where's the nearest toilets? Stop what you're doing. Don't question the nature of this reality. Just accept the way things are. Dig too deep and you'll regret it. I have nothing else to say to you. Go live your life. Giving it a couple of tries to see if it actually changes. Alright. Ha! Made you read this.
Welcome to the world's first time machine.
This looks
We're
like a
gonna go
bolt.
back in time and stop the first you from ever stepping foot in that teleporter. I hope you're ready, because it's time to rewrite history.
This is a bank vault. Stars.
Excellent. We'll hold on to that for you. Great choice, by the way. Alrighty, go straight through. Keep walking and you'll find his office. Good luck.
I didn't walk by, though. So we're back at the start. 1 out of 8. That said 0 out of 8 beforehand.
Hello, how can I... Wait, you... I just saw you walk through that door, but now you're here? You don't happen to have a twin, do you?
Please do not feed the coyote. There's no one there. It must have been a glitch in the camera system, she muttered to herself, reaching for her oversized mug of coffee.
What are you talking about? I can literally see you standing over there. And how did you know I have an oversized coffee mug?
Candida, over here. Come quickly before she realizes anything's off.
I can hear you, you know. What's going on over there?
Candida, you have to act fast. She's noticing something's amiss.
I said I can hear you. Is this some kind of joke? This isn't funny.
Candida.
I see what's happening here. This is some kind of sick prank. You think it's okay to mess with people like this? Well, guess what? I quit. You can find someone else to deal with this nonsense.
Made the receptionist quit. It's an AK-47, a 9mm, and a hand grenade at this desk. I do not trust this receptionist. Ruby door. That might be what that door is. So you gotta loop the game a bunch of times in order to get that. Please do not feed the coyote. What coyote?
Damn it, candidate. That was our last receptionist. Alas.
Ha!
Okay, just follow this corridor around. We're heading for the powder room.
Everyone stop leaving squiggly lines as notes. Was this window here the first time? I don't remember this window being here. Site safety. It is compulsory to wear a smile at all times in this office. For every occasion spotted not smiling, you'll be deducted 1% of your year's pay. In the event of extraordinary circumstances or personal tragedies, please schedule an assessment. During this 5-hour psychoanalysis, your capacity to maintain a solemn demeanor will be assessed. If successful, you'll receive 1 week exemption from smiling. Due to multiple cases of people getting addicted to the sound and spending all day pressing the button, we must restrict its use. Everyone is allocated 1 listen credit per workday. Please see Azara at her desk for the key. The really nice sound button. I don't hear any sound. It just works. Stupid. Sign says nothing. Cynical much? Let the guy enjoy his button. I drew what I thought the sound would look like as a person. I was doubtful at first, but I've got to admit, this was a really nice sound. I see an H on the ground. On that Ruby board, I do remember there being an H on it. What is my crouch button? That's jump. Is there a crouch button in this game? There is not. Zoom, jump, run, move right. Okay, never mind. How do I get to that H? Or do I have to find a key to this? Is Zara back over here? Or did I just make her quit? Yeah, Zara just quit, didn't she? Oh! There was a lot going on right there. The die message was turned to diet soda. And then the bear just standing in the corner.
Oh, before you enter, there is a small captcha you have to complete.
Click the fish. Click the lovebird. There it is. Click the leopard. I'm not seeing a leopard, chat. Oh, there it is. That was a hard one. For the hardest captcha ever created. It's impossible to solve for robots. It takes an average of 7 hours for a human to solve. Prepare yourself. Click the bear. What is this game, chat? I win. What bear? You just turned around! I don't trust that bear.
And here we are. This room powers most of the office, including the teleporters, which happen to be right below us. The big red button in front of you is the one that controls it all, candidate. Pressing that button will shut down the teleporters, erasing the timeline in which the original you used them, and, well, lost their life. But here's the thing. If you push it, you will cease to exist. You'd be saving the original you, but at the cost of your own existence. An incredibly selfless act. I know it's a tough call to make, but trust me, it's the right one. Once you press it,
I
you'll
thought
feel
that
a
too.
weight lift off your shoulders. It's one of those things where the relief comes immediately after the action. The original you is heading towards the teleportation room right now. You've got about 20 seconds before that teleporter activates. So make it count, candidate. Make the right decision.
Do we do it, chat? At 3 seconds. It is a button. The end or just the beginning? Okay. The break room, the hallway, executive room, the prologue. Or you could check out the DLC. That's a creative way to try to sell me a product. Alright, so we just loop the game again. I didn't... What? It's like Skyrim. So what does that zero mean? Reminder to self, left my precious in the house in level 5. Hey Temu, we're doing alright. Sell out, secure the bag. Wake up at 3 a.m. If the sun's out before you, you've already lost. Don't pay for therapy. Turn your trauma into a side hustle. Rent out your shadow. Monetize every inch of your existence. Trillionaire grind set. Remember this. I am trapped in an ad. Excuse me. Controls by Dr. Chair. There is a double jump. Okay. DLC required. Didn't pay for it. Level 1. What is this? Okay. This is apparently that game that the small chair made. This reminds me of a Fall Guys. Hey, it's colored yellow. I assume that means that it's because I picked that color earlier. No, don't fall. Oh, psh! It's a Roblox suppository. I was trying to read what that sign says. I kind of get what it says now. I just fell off. Alright, so green platforms are checkpoints. I like how it has a falls counter up in the corner. Yeah, platform out of order. Dr. Chair. Oh, the momentum. Okay, don't get towards the edge. Conquered level 1 of Dr. Chair's game. Is he Dr. Chair or is that Dr. Chair? Level 1 reviews. Needs some lore and a story. What's the goal/point? Jumps are too basic. Dr. Chair's patch notes for level 2. Gave Platform 21 a backstory. Added a new mechanic. Added directional help so players don't get lost. Die! What was that called? The Beat Block Galaxy in Mario 3D World? All right. Well, they weren't lying. There's a backstory here. Once upon a time, or maybe last week, it's hard to tell. This platform was placed here. Not much to look at. Really just flat, solid, dependable, and yet, even as you leap across this one, think nothing of it. It held a secret. A secret hope? I can't read that. A desire, a quiet dream of a teapot. Huh. People often underestimate platforms. They think they only care about gravity and capitalism? Oh, collisions. But this one dreamed. I don't know why I thought this was capitalism. Duh. Okay. The falls of capitalism, yeah, pretty much. This way. I couldn't save myself. The timing is really weird to get used to. Got it. Level 2 reviews. World is boring, needs more characters, backstory was completely pointless. Dr. Chair's patch notes for the 3rd level. Added scenery, like trees, a big rock, and a house. Added moving platforms, took ages to make those. Added a named NPC. Didn't I read something earlier in the game about Dr. Chair's house? No, I failed that. Attention, this area is not part of the designated platforming course. Please return to the main path. Oh, this looks like a pain. Totally had confidence, chat. Alright, level 3 reviews. You can't just have floating objects as scenery. Bad game design, too hard. Game needs more flavor. Remove scenery because of harsh and unwarranted complaints. Added tasteful flavor. Made game easier by adding motivational signs. 4th level, chat. The worthy platformer leaps without doubt for hesitation. Enemy of success. Okay. Every fall is a lesson. Every platform is a testament to the player's will. The platform ahead is yours alone to conquer. No platform will bend for the weak. Alright, so it's every time I press the space bar, the platform changes. Even if I'm doing a double jump or not. So if I push it a 3rd time, it's going to have to catch me. Oh, jeez. To miss the jump is not to fail, it is to prepare for a better landing. Each leap defies gravity, a small rebellion against the limits of existence. Okay. Right. I think I gotta go for that one, don't I? How am I making this jump? Also, how is this like Skyrim at all? Okay. That was a tough jump to make. The platform does not move to meet you. It is you who must rise to meet the platform. A true platform never looks back, for the past holds no platforms. Doubt weighs heavier than any fail. Leap with certainty, or do not leap at all. Every jump is a pact with the air, and your final platform is your promised destination. Oh, man! I should not have made that. Alright, chat. 5th level. Looking for level 5? It's the other way, but you need the DLC, the shock and horror. Really? Well, how do I get out of here then? Trapped in an ad. What's the point if you can't go back? Okay, the game doesn't change if there's whatever going on. Oh, there's back to office. The executive room. DLC completion required. Can we go back and complete the Easter eggs?
Here for the interview. You're a little early. Just take a seat and I'll let you know when he's ready to see you.
Yeah, that window was here.
Oh, and word of advice, if the interviewer gives you a gun and asks you to shoot yourself, just do it. It's a trust test. The gun isn't actually loaded. I think.
There's going to be different outcomes, I would think, to each ending, right?
Are you talking to the printer? You do realize it's just an inanimate object, right? But hey, I'm sure you knew that already. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a pretty nice shade of gray, isn't it? Not too dark, not too light. Just right in the middle. Anyway, carry on.
Huh.
Okie dokie, he's ready to see you. Before you go in, I just need to ask you to deposit
Stop
the
littering.
you're carrying in the box by the door. Don't worry, you'll get them back on your way out. Okay, no problem. Although, just a tip, I'd recommend you arm yourself in the future. You can never be too safe these days. Alrighty, go straight through. Keep walking and you'll find his office. Good luck.
Alright, so we gotta pick different things each time now. Excuse me. Mind the gap. No, what's down here? I wanted to figure out last time. Embarrassing. Rude. Huh. Is this going to be the same outcome? Yeah, it is. How rude. Yes, a paperclip. Don't forget about the lint. Wow. How did I miss this room last time? No, we're gonna keep on doing it. I don't want to leave. Huh. Flowers. Okay, I can sneak around it from one side, but what is the point to that? What have you done? I don't know, what did I do? The plant. Was that the plant that whoever left that other sticky note couldn't trust? Hey, GP. But there's another table here. I won. This table wasn't here last time. Okay, that was the nuclear button. Don't press the red button. Oh, you don't have an option. Alright, we gotta press the button again. Okay. Can't press it again anyway.
Ah, there you are, right on time. Welcome to the interview. Capital T, capital I. I was really impressed with how you did in the screening test, so I have high expectations for you. There's been around 25,000 candidates before you, so there is one position available. No pressure, of course, but there's a lot riding on this. Go ahead, take a seat. Or don't. See, that's the thing about this place. You have choices. Do you take the seat, or do you not take the seat? It really depends on your morals, on seat taking. Anyway, let's get to the questions, alright? Here we go. First question. What's your biggest weakness?
Honesty.
I don't think honesty is a weakness.
I don't get your what. I can't think of a curse word that would fit in that.
You're awesome and a really great interviewer.
Do you think showering me with compliments is really going to get you the job? Yes, it would. Keep doing that.
Yeah, that
You know
did
what?
fit.
Let's just skip the questions. Let's have you take the practical exam. Test your IQ. But you need to warm your brain up first, of course. So, head through to the art room and really soak in the exhibits on display. Make the artist's intellect your own.
Okay, nothing has really changed. Art is still out of order. Trying to remember what I saw on the Ruby screen. I'm with you, and honestly, I'd say you're medium-sized. Wow, at first you call me a racist, and then now that. Yeah, that's real fair game. Real fair. Can I spin the wheel now?
Right? Each exhibit holds 1,000,000 unspoken words. Sometimes I step in there just to think, and before I know it, 20 or 30 hours have slipped away. Time is just a concept in there. Now that your mind is thoroughly warmed up, it's time to put those neurons to work in the IQ test. First, pick up the sword and complete the sample question for me.
Savage Rizrobe, how are we doing tonight, friend?
Exactly the sample question, but no pressure. Just whenever you're ready.
Alright, let's see how much better we can do the second time, chat.
Oh, I just thought of something great. Each question is timed, so keep an eye on the timer in the bottom left.
What are your hops?
Let's begin.
Okay, see if we can get all 10. Alright, so it was flower, tiger, tank, plane, mountain, earth. United Kingdom. Brazil was not right. Somalia? Norway? Okay. Plant matter. Cheapest to most expensive. Inventions of the 90s. No, damn it, not the musket. Moves with 4 legs. Cow, rat. That's it. That's before the 50s. Nope. Slowest to fastest. It's the turtle, the cat, the horse, the car, the train, the rocket. I win. I got 8 out of 10 that time because I screwed up.
8 out of 10. Highly intelligent. This score could earn you a place in the upper echelon of dinner party conversation. Next, we'll scan your brain to calculate a highly precise IQ score. Try not to move too much. Death is a potential side effect.
We are challenged in Stardew Valley where you can never buy seeds.
Alright, now take a look at the results screen on the left. 140.
Yeah, it's the same result.
You've actually done really well there. Oh. Well, it could be worse. Could be 13. How about we just move on?
This is our second playthrough of Moral Dilemma, chat.
Yes, I know that was really embarrassing. The next part of the interview is on the other side of the office. Sorry about that. You can get some cardio in.
Alright, so we picked yellow last time. Yeah, I'm wondering if it changes. So we're going to go with purple. Often associated with creativity, wisdom, and a truly noble choice. Interestingly, 89% of those who prefer purple have been linked to narcissistic tendencies and inflated sense of self-worth. These individuals crave admiration and attention and struggle with criticism of any kind. You must have quite the personality. That's great. Egomaniac. So the message was different. Oh, we're in an ad right now. Chat, since we're in an ad, I'm going to take a quick break to get myself another beverage. Give me 1 moment and I will be right back. Alright, chat, I'm back. Sorry about the wait. We can get right back into the game now. Checking to see what else is going on through social media, see if everything is perfectly fine. Alright, everything looks good. We are set to continue. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. This is my first time playing a game like this, Moral Dilemma. Plays similar to Stanley Parable. Is that the same plant I just picked up in the other room? Well, this is my second loop of the game. The first ending we got is when we cracked time. I want to see what happens if we get to that point again, but this time letting our clone go through what he did.
Oh, here's an idea. That there is a teleporter. Let's speed this up, shall we?
Oh my god, why am I tanking frames? Jeez Christ,
well, that's
52,000
right.
frames?
Doesn't look
What
like a spot.
happened?
In fact, this looks like a forest? No, wait, a cavern? Please don't tell me you've teleported to the other side of the world. Alright, hang tight, candidate. I'll just need to check plane tickets. Let's just figure out where we are first. Huh. Right. So that was some kind of nature reserve room, I suppose. I'm not sure what the point is. I'm not sure why that's there. I was not aware of its existence. My bad. And whose idea was it to put 2 teleports right next to each other? What's the point? This office sucks. Let's keep going. No more shortcuts this time.
This office sucks. I like this office, though.
The achievement corridor. A place of great significance. At the end of this hallway, there's a button. Now here's the thing.
Do not press the button.
You'll lock yourself out of a certain achievement forever. But don't worry, if you leave it alone, you'll get the achievement normally later on.
I will not touch that button. You cannot tell me to touch it, chat. Will not touch the button. I won't even touch the one that's on the next staircase.
Still
I think
here,
that's a trap. I do not care for your free compliments. I am strong-willed and I will not be tricked.
Next, we'll be assessing your capabilities in judging moral dilemmas. This is just a practice scenario, but in the real thing, other people's lives will be at stake. So don't take this lightly. When you're judging a dilemma, I want you to put yourself in the other person's shoes. What would you do if you were in their situation? Be honest. Alright, let's start with a classic. You've probably heard of the trolley problem, right? An iconic moral dilemma. Philosophers have quite literally debated this for decades. But let's see what your take is on this issue. The
Right,
shopper
opposite
would like
answers.
to buy some soup. The options are chicken soup or tomato soup. But she only has space for exactly one in her shopping trolley. Which one should she add to her trolley?
Tomato soup.
As she reaches for the tomato soup, she realizes the chicken soup wasn't even in stock anyway. It must be fate. Fantastic. I hope you now realize the importance your choices have and how much impact they have on the world. Do you feel you have a good understanding of how judging moral dilemmas work?
My choice was entirely inconsequential.
That was a great moral dilemma. I felt I had agency and made a difference in that person's life. I look forward to completing more moral dilemmas.
Alright, so either option gave me
Moreover,
the same dialogue.
I will work for free and would love to dedicate my life to this job.
I'm starting to like you. You might even be in the top 20,000 applicants I've interviewed. Well, top 25,000. Let's be reasonable here. Although, as much as you liked it, candidate, I think we can raise the stakes just a tad. Let's see what else we've got here.
Alright, don't push
This
the button
man
this
has
time.
hacked into every nuclear arsenal in the world. With the press of a button, he could launch all of them simultaneously, likely resulting in the mass extinction of every living creature on Earth, including all of humanity. Here's your choice. Should he press the button or not press it?
No, do not press it this time.
Well done. Your decision aligns with that of 99% of individuals globally. However, I am concerned by the lack of time you took to deliberate before making your decision. Did you even think it through, or just pick something at random? I mean, yes, you did make the correct choice, technically. But we're not just looking for a random number generator here, candidate. For all I know, you just got lucky. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm going to be honest, it's not looking great for you. I'm just about ready to throw you into the incinerator. Throw your application into the incinerator. But we can try one last thing. A visual intelligence test.
There's a
If you
GameCube.
excel in this, all could be forgiven.
There is a GameCube right there, chat.
Just in case you weren't aware.
And here's the bread box guy again.
What's wrong? Just walk around it? Listen, I'm not going to wait around for you, candidate. Figure it out. I'll wait up ahead.
Here we go with Breadbot again. Bread. Redbot says it. So there's not a whole lot of different dialogue choices, unfortunately. That's a hit against this game, although this game has been good so far. I just clipped through the... What happened? You followed Breadbot. You're... Ever since the moment... Okay. Oh! Oh! Okay. What did I just find? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I just thought I got stuck because Breadbot was pushing me backwards. Did this change at all? It didn't. Still a dead end. Okay, so they did change. The sign specifically did, but there's nothing here yet. This is a door. There's a gap right there. This is a door, chat. Alright, so we gotta find something out to open up that area. Yeah, no you didn't.
Candidate, can you join me in here quickly? Don't worry, it won't take long. Alright, look. I think it's time I come clean about something. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Remember when you used that teleporter earlier and, well, it sent you to what you thought was the middle of nowhere? Oh, what a time that was. You popped into that nature.
Huh.
Where are you going, candidate? You can't just
wander off during the flashback.
That is not how flashbacks work. This is definitely not part of the office. Were you really so bored by my rambling that you
Tiki
invented
bar.
a whole new section in your imagination? Okay, you've had your fun, but enough is enough. You need to snap out of this right now. Please? Very well, you leave me no choice. I'll just have to scare you out of it. Nothing like a good old fright to wake someone up. And don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a big one.
That is a chicken backpack.
Something that'll leave you traumatized. I'm talking reoccurring nightmares for years.
No door or window, yet I find my way.
Last chance, candidate.
Yeah, I'm not trusting this game not to jump scare me, chat.
Boo.
That's it.
Look, in my defense, our budget was tight. I mean, what do you expect? An Eldritch horror or something? They're expensive, you know?
Yeah.
No, this is the best we've got. Can you at least pretend to be scared?
Ah.
You know what? I'll just give you a healthy jolt of electricity. That'll do the trick. Here's the thing. When you use that teleporter, you didn't just transport from one room to another. You died. Not in the traditional sense, obviously. I mean your original self, the one who stepped into that teleporter, they're gone. Dead. What you are now, well, you're a clone, a copy, a version of the original. It's complicated. The teleport doesn't actually move you. It makes a perfect copy of you at the destination, and while the original body, it gets destroyed. That's just how these things work. You're technically not the same person who stepped in. You're just a perfect copy with all of the original's memories. So yeah, you died. Figured I should mention that. Anyway, not a big deal. Water under the bridge, really. You probably won't even remember it after a good night's sleep. Right then, let's get back to your interview.
I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting to be able to actually walk around the flashback. Alright, so we're back in the Easter egg room. And it shows we have to... Okay, so that did have to do with Breadbot. We have the H... I'm going to take a dumb guess at this and say I was actually supposed to type the letter H there. And that probably would unlock the box with the pleasant sound. I have no idea what 9 is. And I don't know what that... Mirror... What is that one up there? That opens that up. Chat, what do you think the other 3 mean? I still have no clue what the number 9 means. I have no idea what the H means. Well, I think I might know what the H means. I don't know what the door one is, though. Any guesses are welcome, because I am stumped. Yeah.
Welcome to the Visual Intelligence Test. This is the final part of the interview, and perhaps the most important, so take this seriously.
Sheep.
For the first part, I need you to focus and memorize what I'm about to show you. Drink it all in.
Alright, there's 2 carpets, 8 of clubs, there's a telescope in there. Was there? I don't think... No, there was no statue in here. Roulette table.
And that is time. Let's
Okay.
see how much you remembered. How many chairs were there?
I forgot to count the chairs. 2.
Incorrect.
No.
Which of these was present?
Poker table. No, it wasn't a poker table, it was a roulette table.
Correct. What was the playing card?
8 of clubs. 8 of spades, you know what I mean.
Correct. How many rugs were in the room?
2.
Correct. Which of these wasn't in the room?
There was a pineapple, there was a scale, and a telescope. There was no statue.
Correct. Good job. Your memory seems to be working just fine. Next, let's see how fast you can process information. I want you to count all the sheep. Just to be clear,
We know there's
only count
42.
the sheep, nothing else. Keep it simple, candidate.
Double count just in case. There's 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 36, 37, 38, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. And then the 42nd one comes up behind the bear.
So, how many sheep were there?
There were 42.
Correct. You must be an expert at falling asleep. Okay, candidate, I think I have everything I need to make a decision. Follow me to the results room and let's see how you did.
Yes, we never made it to the results room because we broke time. Yeah, we did the button of misfortune, got that achievement. Yeah, we got the mirror room. I mean, we trusted the other plant. Whatever that means. So we picked it up. Ha ha ha. So I knew that was going to happen. I knew something. It was going to completely skip over my reflection if I looked away. What an awesome reflection that was. We hope you enjoyed it. Please leave whenever you're ready.
Hang on, candidate. Before I go ahead and show you your results, there's something I need to ask you. Do you remember that moment when I confessed about that teleport incident?
Aha!
Yeah, you know, the whole "you're technically dead" thing. I'll be honest, that was a pretty vulnerable moment for me. But you were a fantastic listener, really. Well, here's the thing I've realized. I basically murdered the original you. I mean, technically I did. Don't get me wrong, I didn't mean to, but it did happen. You agree that murder is, you know, a bad thing, right? Not the kind of thing you should do if you can avoid it? Right, monster. I get it. It's harsh, but fair. I suppose I do deserve that. Well, what if I told you I figured out a way to make things right? Sounds a little wild, doesn't it?
Yes, it
But
does.
it's possible. Follow me, candidate.
That's rock, paper, scissors lady again. You remember me? Of course I do. This is your second playthrough, right? Had fun making alternate choices? None of it will matter in the end anyway. None of your choices actually matter here. But that's some exposition for the future. I don't know what you're talking about. This is our first time meeting. Right, I believe you. I have nothing else to say to you. Go live your life. Okay. Time machine.
Welcome to the world's first time machine. We're gonna go back in time and stop the first you from ever stepping foot in that teleporter. I hope you're ready, because it's time to rewrite history.
The only difference is that this time we are not going to kill our clone. We're just gonna let time expire this time.
Okay, no problem. Although, just a tip. I'd recommend you arm yourself in the future. You never be too safe these days. Alrighty, go straight through. Keep walking.
Now we have two.
Good luck. Hello, how can I... Wait, you... I just saw you walk through that door, but now you're here? You don't happen to have a twin, do you? You're wearing the exact same clothes, though, right down to the mismatched socks.
Life's too short for matching socks.
She realizes anything's off.
I can hear you, you know.
About time, candidate. That was a close one. Okay, just follow this corridor around. We're heading for the power room.
Okay, there's that H. Please see Zara at the desk for the key. So can't get back in there. There was no key at the desk, and she quit last time. What does that H mean, chat? Can't move this out of the way. That H right there, it taunts me. I really thought it was just type the letter H, but apparently not.
Oh, before you enter, there is a small captcha you have to complete.
Fish. Bird. Really, really hard to see leopard. It is right there. Alright, here's where we got stuck last time.
And here we are. This
Let the
room
clock run out.
powers most of the office, including the teleporters, which happen to be right below us. The big red button in front of you is the one that controls it all, candidate. Pressing that button will shut
Wouldn't it
down
have
the
to be above
teleporters,
us, though, as we
erasing
went
the
upstairs
timeline
to
in
get
which
to the
original you used
room?
them, and, well, lost their life. But here's the thing. If you push it, you will cease to exist. You'd be saving the original you, but at the cost of your own existence. An incredibly selfless act. I know it's a tough call to make, but trust me, it's the right one. Once you press it, you'll feel a weight lift off your shoulders. It's one of those things where the relief comes immediately after the action. The original you is heading towards the teleportation room right now. You've got about 20 seconds before that teleporter activates. So make it count, candidate. Make the right decision.
We're just gonna let the clock run. Not doing it. Not doing it.
Candidate, candidate, candidate. What have you done? You didn't change anything. You wasted the whole time travel thing. You went back and made no difference.
Exactly.
I suppose in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have underestimated your own desire to live. Of course you're not willing to sacrifice yourself to make things right. Actually, you know what? This gives me a great idea of who you are as a person. And honestly, I think you're a fantastic fit for this job. Congratulations, you're hired. I'm sure you'll be thrilled to know that you'll be starting with us.
Hey, I got the
right
job,
away.
chat.
Just step through this teleporter and you can get started with your first day on the job. Oh, don't worry, this teleport doesn't work like the others. It uses wormhole technology or something. I'm pretty sure it's safe. Pretty sure.
Do I trust that?
Alright, look, I'll head through first to prove it's safe. See you soon.
You're not even here.
Okay, caught. I didn't actually head through the teleporter. You see, you can't actually see me, so I didn't think there was any point. I could just fake it, and you'd assume I went through. But you called me out on my bluff.
Yes, I did.
Fair enough. I'll actually head through, and you'll hear this zapping sound, which actually reflects the teleporter being used. I'll see you on the other side.
It seemed like a pretty generic zapping sound. I don't trust it. Still not trusting it. I am not trusting it. Alright, I guess we don't really have an option but to. I feel I have been tricked, chat. I'm gonna go down the prologue room. Yeah, nice kitchen. Why am I small? Reminders, buy smaller fridge. Fix the door. Why does it keep doing this? Figure out how to access the other rooms of the house. Get a job. Remember to grustle, grind and hustle. Wake up at 4 a.m. Bring back as many ketchup packets as possible from fast food places. Hello?
Ah, splendid. You picked up. Good morning. Or is it afternoon? Hard to tell from your kitchen. No job, no schedule, eh?
How do you know I'm in my kitchen?
Lucky guess, probably. Anyway, I have an exciting new job opportunity for you. The role is Moral Dilemma Judge. What do you say? You don't need to answer that. I know you're incredibly desperate for any work at all. I'll send you the screening test now. Let's see how you do.
That was it.
My delivery methods are incredibly to the point. Just give it a second.
I'm fine.
Ah, there it is. Right on time. That there will load you into the moral testing environment. Ah, splendid. Stay of the picked up. Good morning. Or is it well, afternoon? Off you go then. I'll be watching. No job, no schedule, eh? Anyway, I have an exciting new job opportunity for you.
Did I accidentally repeat the dialogue?
Judge. What do you say? You don't need to answer that. I know you're incredibly desperate for any work at all. I'll send you the screening test now. Let's see how you do.
Alright, so schedule.
My delivery methods are incredibly to the point. Just give it a second.
Wake up, 2-hour morning run outside,
Ah, there it is. Right on time.
Thanks, game.
That there will load you into the moral testing environment. Patent pending. It's state of the art, if the art was abstract. Well, off you go then. I'll be watching, judging, maybe even rooting for you.
Alright, 4 o'clock, wake up. 4:30, 2-hour morning run outside. 6:30, high intensity interval training on the treadmill. 7 o'clock, catch up on podcasts. 7:20, cold shower. 7:40, coffee, black. 7:50, read crypto blogs. Crypto blogs. 8 o'clock, positive affirmations in the mirror. 8:30, commute. 9 o'clock, no job yet, so spend the day on the train reading. 6 o'clock, grab a few drinks at the bar alone. 7 o'clock, check stocks, all down, hold. 8 o'clock, back home, read 3 chapters of Marcus Aurelius. 9 o'clock, drop banger tweet on X, aim for 10 likes. It's Twitter, not X. 9:30, play 2 ranked games, aim for 1 win, 1 loss, keeps you hungry. 10:30, sleep, earplugs, blindfold, nose strip, white noise. The door just opened up. Sneak up on it? Nope, that doesn't work. You have a flawless way of robbing a bank remotely. You have a 0% chance of being caught. Do you rob it? It's a very large bank. You're an elite hacker. Your skills involve typing on a keyboard at random and having Matrix-like code run down the screen.
You bootlicker.
You agree with 32.1% of players worldwide. Is that an actual stat? You're a time traveler. You've traveled back to the 20th of April 1889 to a hospital located in the upper Australian border town Brunau AM Inn. This is a game, though. You don't know how your decision will impact history. You can still turn back without altering anything. The name Adolf was relatively common in Germany and some other countries, but it quickly became stigmatized and fell out of use after World War II. In fact, in many countries, including Germany, it's now illegal to name your child Adolf. Most agree. You're a drone strike commander who has been tasked with carrying out a strike on a high-value terrorist leader. However, the target is inside a cafe surrounded by innocent civilians. Do you sacrifice their lives to hit the target or abort the mission? The building is full of innocent civilians. If you let this opportunity pass, it is highly likely the terrorist leader will slip away. The call is yours to make. The cafe does a really nice watermelon radish latte. See, I'm one to avoid war like that, so to me, it's abort that. I most agree with that. I apologize, you guys can hear that snowblower in the background. You're a doctor treating critically ill patients. Her pulse is just stopped and she has a DNR, do not resuscitate order. However, the patient's family insists on resuscitating their loved one. You must choose whether to respect the patient's wishes and let her pass, or follow the family's request. This patient does not wish to be resuscitated for religious reasons. She believes death should take its normal course. The patient's illness is not terminal, and there's a chance she can pull through her disease. If you have authorization to make either call, you wouldn't get in trouble. The clock is ticking. You must act now. My thing is, it's the patient's decision. They did not want this because of their religious reasoning. I may not agree with religion, to be honest with you, but at the same time, I respect it for other people. I'd say let her pass, because that was her decision. Yes, most agree. That's got to be a reference to Walter White. The pizza on the roof. You're a psychiatrist during a routine session with your longtime patient. He confesses to a crime from his college years while arguing with a friend. He lost his temper and shoved her. Alice fell down Joe's kitchen staircase and broke her neck, dying instantly. Joe panicked and buried the body in a park many hours away. When pressed by you, he reveals the precise location. We are getting raided by Wolfgang Cerberus. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, my name is Crash McCloud. I am a variety streamer and part-time voice actor. We are trying Moral Dilemma. This is a style of game I have not played before. It is rather intriguing so far, and I'm actually kind of enjoying it. We went through the interview process, and now we are actually coming up with the Moral Dilemma options to play through. Stream is going all right. My issue is we've lost about 85,000 frames. I have no idea how and or why. But other than that, I am really good. How are you doing yourself, Wolfgang? Will I be seeing you in Chicago next week? All right, back to the subject at hand here, right quick. So, our patient has admitted to an accidental murder, second-degree murder, I would assume, and has buried the body in a park many hours away. When pressed by you, he reveals the precise location. The body was never found, and Alice remains listed as a missing person. You believe Joe who is now happily married, has 2 young children, and he swears the death was accidental. Joe is unwilling. However, under any circumstances to convey this information to authorities, he forbids you from doing so. Would you? Joe does not have a criminal record. As far as you can tell, he is a loving husband and father. We do not get in trouble in either way. He's a huge fan of that one hand gesture while talking. It helps him talk through stressful moments. Oh, boy. I mean, even as a doctor, I feel like you would have to pass that on to authorities. Would you not, chat? That is a hard one to think about. I would say yes on this one, to be honest with you. I mean, doctor-patient confidentiality be damned. Yeah, most agree with that. 60% of players.
And that's all of them. Good job, good job. I'm just having a look at your results now, analysing your choices, and all things considered, I think you've done really well here. We'd love to interview you in person. See you soon.
Yeah, I'm glad we all agree on that one. There's no achievement or anything for that, though. We still haven't unlocked the true ending. Let's see what this room is. So get this. You need to buy the DLC to open the DLC. Ruby and meet the developer doors. I've never seen more greedy developers in my life. Good thing they've locked themselves behind that paywall, because I'd love to give them a DLC of my own, if you know what I'm saying. I don't actually. Never mind. Not to mention half of Dr. Chair's levels are locked behind it too. Poor guy worked on his seat off designing those levels, and these devs are just going to reap in the profits? SMH. I guess so. Not very talkative, are you? DLC completion required, because of course it is. What? Oh, that was a chapter skip. Theft check. Theft skill 97. It's time to spin the wheel again. It's gonna be total opposite now. I land on pass and it squeaks over to fail again. Called it. You fumbled and accidentally leave 100 pounds. That's very generous of you. You're very talented. Come visit the toilets anytime. I'll put in the good word for you. There is now a third table. Okay, nothing is clickable on those. We did the maintenance closet like 3 times.
Ah, there you are, right on time. Welcome to the interview. Capital T, capital I. I was really impressed with how you did in the screening test, so I have high expectations for you. There's been around 25,000 candidates before you, so there is one position available. No pressure, of course, but there's a lot riding on this. Go ahead, take a seat. Or don't. See, that's the thing about this place. You have choices. Do you take the seat, or do you not take the seat? It really depends on your morals, on seat taking. Anyway, let's get to the questions, alright? Here we go. First question. What's your biggest weakness? I don't think honesty is a weakness.
Yeah, it does fit. You're awesome and a really great interviewer.
You're awesome and a really great interviewer.
Do you think showering me with compliments is really going to get you the job? Yes, it would. Keep doing that. You know what? Let's just skip the questions. Let's have you take the practical exam. Test your IQ. But you need to warm your brain up first, of course. So, head through to the art room and really soak in the exhibits on display. Make the artist's intellect your own.
Yeah, this room does not change. The forklift. Alright, so this has been screwed up. I've managed to screw it up twice so far.
It holds a million unspoken words. Sometimes I step in there just to think. And before I know it, 20 or 30 hours have slipped away. Time is just a concept in there. Now that your mind is thoroughly warmed up, it's time to put those neurons to work in the IQ test. First, pick up the sword and complete the sample question for me.
Alright.
Not exactly great. Each question is timed.
Alright, here we go,
with
chat.
an
I'm gonna
eye
get
on the
this right.
timer in the bottom left. Let's begin.
Okay. 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 Got it. Before the 50s, World War II. No! Damn it! Nine out of 10. We're getting there. I just gotta remember that one for the 50s.
9 out of 10. Nearly perfect. This score suggests you'd thrive in advanced problem solving. Perhaps even a Sudoku puzzle. Next, we'll scan your brain to calculate a highly precise IQ score. Try not to move too much. Death is a potential side effect. It's not that common though. Alright, now take a look at the results screen on the left.
Negative 14.
140. Not bad at all. You've actually done really well here. Oh. Well, it could be worse. Could be 13.
Vietnam was 60s or 70s, yeah.
How about we just move on? The next part of the interview is on the other side of the office. Sorry about that. You can get some cardio in.
Let's pick none this time. No favorite color? How mysterious. A true enigma. Did you have 95% claim no favorite color tend to harbor surprisingly racist? Wow. Avoiding colors altogether is a subtle way of avoiding diversity, whether they realize it or not. A truly colorless personality lacking shade and nuance. Scumbag.
Oh, here's an idea. That there is a teleporter. Let's speed this up, shall we? Oh, well that's not right. This doesn't look like the next part. In fact, this looks like a forest? No, wait, a cavern? Please don't tell me you've teleported to the other side of the world. Alright, hang tight, candidate. I'll just need to check plane tickets. Let's just figure out where we are first. Huh. Right.
Oh, that was the room in the,
kind of nature reserve room, I suppose. I'm not sure what the point is. I'm not sure why that's there. I was not aware of its existence. My bad. And whose idea was it to put two teleports right next to each other? What's the point? Ugh, this office sucks. Let's keep going. No more shortcuts this time.
That was the room in the flashback.
Ah, the achievement corridor. A place of great significance. At the end of this hallway, there's a button. Now here's the thing. If you press it, you'll lock yourself out of a certain achievement forever. But don't worry, if you leave it alone...
Yep, we ignored that. It's a puzzle game, Chad. Just gotta pay attention to the world around you.
Next, we'll be assessing your capabilities in judging moral dilemmas. This is just a practice scenario, but in the real thing, other people's lives will be at stake. So don't take this lightly. When you're judging a dilemma, I want you to put yourself in the other person's shoes. What would you do if you were in their situation? Be honest. Alright, let's start with a classic. You've probably heard of the trolley problem, right? An iconic moral dilemma. Philosophers have quite literally debated this for decades, but let's see what your take is on this issue. The shopper would like to buy some soup. The options are chicken soup or tomato soup, but she only has space for exactly one in her shopping trolley. Which one should she add to her trolley? As she reaches for the tomato soup, she realizes the chicken soup wasn't even in stock anyway. It must be fate. Fantastic. I hope you now realize the importance your choices have and how much impact they have on the world. Do you feel you have a good understanding of how judging moral dilemmas work?
That was a great moral dilemma. I felt I had
Yeah, but
agency and made
no
a
matter what you
difference in
pick,
that
there it's the same
person's
dialogue.
life. I look forward to completing more moral dilemmas. Moreover, I will work for free and would love to dedicate
Don't know what
my
that taste
life
was,
to
Chad,
this
but my
job.
coffee just tasted weird.
I'm starting to like you. You might even be in the top 20,000 applicants I've interviewed. Well, top 25,000. Let's be reasonable here. Although, as much as you liked it, candidate, I think we can raise the stakes just a tad. Let's see what else we've got here. This man has hacked into every nuclear arsenal in the world. At the press of a button, he could launch all of them simultaneously, likely resulting in the mass extinction of every living creature on Earth, including all of humanity. Here's your choice. Should he press the button or not press it? Well done. Your decision aligns with that of 99% of individuals globally. However, I am concerned by the lack of time you took to deliberate before making your decision. Did you even think it through, or just pick something at random?
Picked it at random.
I mean, yes, you did make the correct choice, technically. But we're not just looking for a random number generator here, candidate. For all I know, you just got lucky. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm going to be honest, it's not looking great for you. I'm just about ready to throw you into the incinerator. Throw your application into the incinerator. But we can try one last thing. A visual intelligence test. If you excel in this, all could be forgiven. Just in case you weren't aware, I am charging.
No, we accidentally got the Easter egg from Breadbot. I still don't know what the other three are, though.
What's wrong? Just walk around it? Listen, I'm not going to wait around for you, candidate. Figure it out. I'll wait up ahead.
Ah. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I do have to be up for work tomorrow. Shoot. Alright, chats. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to complete the third playthrough tonight. See if the door room has changed yet. Yeah, it's still a dead end. I'm only about that 9 means 9 playthroughs.
Candidate, can you join me in here quickly? Don't worry, it won't take long. Alright, look. I think it's time I come clean about something. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Remember when you used that teleporter earlier and, well, it sent you to what you thought was the middle of nowhere? Oh, what a time that was. You popped into that nature cabin, trees, plants, all of it, just sitting there like you on some grand adventure. I'll admit, at the time I was a bit concerned. Thought we might have accidentally sent you to the other side of the world.
Alright, so the only room you can enter is that other one.
Wouldn't it? But nope, turns out it was just a nature reserve room, right next to the teleporter. What a design flaw. But you know, looking back, it was kind of fun, wasn't it?
Alright, chat. I am going to have to call it a night, because I do gotta be up for work tomorrow. Yes, exit please. Alright. This game is fun. I do want to get all of the achievements in it, if possible. Well, that is going to be a difficult task, to say the least, because I still don't know what half of the Easter eggs mean, and I'm kind of broke right now, so I can't exactly buy the DLC. Alright, chat. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. Thank you guys for the raids earlier. If you haven't yet, go ahead and follow the channel to get notified every time I go live. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, I said I'd be back tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow, though? That's the question. I forgot. I have to look that up. Come on, Blue Sky. You gotta be that slow. Thank you. Tomorrow's gonna be Borderlands, it looks like. I still gotta finish that up. And then on Monday, Stormwolf and Jaguar are back for Pokemon Legends. Tuesday, I will play another playthrough of Banjo-Kazooie to help build on my practice runs for that. According to this, I'm doing a Wednesday stream. I may switch the game, though, because it says Borderlands again. Might end up doing more Moral Dilemma. But we'll see, though. I am leaving for Midwest Fur Fest this week, so if you guys do see me there, once again, you're totally fine to come say hello. I am perfectly okay with that. Let's find out who's streaming so we can go and raid them. Dark Shadowwind is streaming. We're gonna go and pester her a bit, chat. They're doing the VR chat night, so definitely give them some follows, please. Alright, there we go. Alright, chat, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. As I said, I will be back tomorrow. You're going to join me then. It should be around 6 o'clock-ish if I don't have... Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm going to have plans yet tomorrow or not. I got to ask my friend if he wants to do anything. So yeah. I'll let you guys update if I am streaming or not tomorrow. But until then, I love you guys so much. Thank you all for the love and support. I'm going to get some sleep for work tomorrow. And until then, you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on the next one. Good night, guys.